There is a new poll that suggests there might be some good news for Republicans in 2014. It's a CNN ORC poll. It says that a month ago, Democrats had a 50-42 advantage among registered voters in a generic ballot for 2014, which asked respondents just choose between Democrat and Republican for 2014. Who would you vote for? And this came after congressional Republicans had completely mangled the government shutdown. Now that Democratic lead appears to have disappeared, the latest CNN ORC poll says the Republicans now have a 49 to 47 percent advantage. Only 2 points, certainly within the margin of error, but it is a significant swing from the earlier poll. So this seems to be connected to the Obamacare mess that is going on. Lewis, what do you think? Is this should Democrats be concerned about this? Is this to be expected given the pounding on Obamacare that's happening in corporate media? Does it make any difference? Do they need to get Obamacare and the website and the messaging together in order to prevent a disaster in 2014?
I'm not sure if it's all about Obamacare. I mean, certainly that had an effect on things, but I mean, I think we're in a situation where things still aren't good. And I mean, if you have any type of majority, or depending on who the president is, I mean, well, that party, they're the bad guys, right? So right now we have a Democratic president, and I mean, I guess half of Congress is Democratic majority. So they're the bad guys, right?
Yeah, I don't disagree with you, but I do think that there's no question there has to be some better messaging and PR done around Obamacare and the website, because it is getting close to 2014. We're less than a year. We're 11 months from the 2014 election, and we'll start doing the analysis of what could happen in the House and Senate. We'll get to that later, in 2014. But Democrats, I think, need to improve their messaging. And Lewis, this happened around the 2010 midterm elections, where I said Democrats, and particularly President Obama, have completely dropped the ball on messaging around Obamacare. Not around Obamacare in and of itself, but around the messaging. And I feel like the same thing is happening for 2014. They've got to get the messaging improved and explain to people what is happening.
Right. Well, you know what? The same things happened with the bailouts and some of the government money that was given to corporations that since then has been paid back with interest,
Right.
at least in some cases. I mean, the messaging was terrible there too. And I don't know what it is. I don't know why they're not willing to just go all out to spread this message, but it's probably hurting them. Yeah.